Hi everybody, welcome to Live Blogger. In this tutorial series, we are designing this fitness homepage using Next.js. Now in the previous video, we designed this our program section over here. Now in this video, we will design the next section, which is this section over here called Why Choose Us. So let's get started. So here the first thing we will do is we'll create a component inside the components folder, and let's call it why choose us.tsx. And as always, let's go ahead and type export default function why choose us, and let's return a div for now, and let's type why choose us. Let's go back over here to the page.tsx file, and let's import the component right here. So let's type why choose us, and let's import it from components why choose us. Let's go back to our website, and here we can see that the section is being displayed. Now let's go back to our programs component, and let's copy some of these from here, because if you go back to our original design, we can see that we have the same styling for the heading and this paragraph over here for the our programs, and also the why choose fit pro fitness sections. So let's go back and let's copy everything from here till the end of this div, and let's paste it over here. And we need to go ahead and close some of these over here. So let's go ahead and close this div over here, and let's also close the section. And now we need to import motion. So let's go ahead and type import asterisk as motion from motion/React client. And now if you go back to our website, and if you reload this, and if you scroll down, we can see that everything is working all right. So now let's change the content. So we need to change the heading to why choose fit pro fitness. So let's copy this, and here let's go ahead and change this to the text. Now for fit pro, we need to have a different color. So it is basically the primary color. So let's create a span, and let's add this fit pro inside the span. And here let's add a class name. Let's type text primary. And now if you go back, we can see that we have the correct color for the text. Let's also copy this paragraph from here, and let's paste it over here. So everything is working all right. Now here we can see we have all these features. So let's add these inside an array of objects. So let's go back over here, and I'll just add it right here. So let's go ahead and type const features. And in this, we need to have, first of all, the icon. So these are all icons from Lucide React. So we can just type the name of the icon. So let's type check circle. So we can just import it from Lucide React. And let's type title. Let's set the title to this one right here. So let's copy it and paste it right here. And then we have the description. Let's go ahead and copy and paste this and paste it right here. And then we need to add the other features. So the next one is this icon right here. It is called trending up. So let's type icon trending up, and let's import it from Lucide React. And let's set the title to this text right here. And let's add the description. All right, let's add the next feature. And for this, we have this icon right here. It is the calendar icon. So let's type icon calendar, and let's import it from Lucide React. Let's type title. Let's copy this title, and let's paste it over here. Then we have description. Let's copy this and paste it right here. And lastly, we have this feature right here, and we have this icon, and it is called users. So let's type icon users from Lucide React. And then we have title. Let's add this title. And then we have description. And let's copy and paste it right here. So with that, we have added all the features inside this array. And now let's go ahead and display all the features over here. So let's go outside this div, and let's create a comment. I'll just have features grid. And for the features, I'll just create a div over here, and let's add some classes over here. So let's type class name. Let's type grid, which is display of grid. Let's type grid calls 1, which is one column for smaller screens. And for medium and larger screens, let's type grid calls 2. And for large screens, let's type grid calls 4. and let's add a gap of 8. Right now, let's loop through all the features. So let's go ahead and type curly braces features dot map, and I'll just call each of the feature, and let's also access the index. And here we'll just go ahead and return motion.dev. So let's type motion.dev. Now, since this is a map, we need to add a key. So let's set the key to feature.title. So this is a unique value. And let's also add some animations. So let's tap initial. Let's set it to opacity of 0, Y of 24, and while in view. And let's set it to opacity of 1, Y of 0. And let's tap viewport. Here let's tap once true, so that the animation is displayed only once. Let's also add transition. And here let's tap duration of 0.6, ease of ease out. And we will set the delay to index times 0.12. So each of these items will have increasing amounts of delay. So if I reload this page, this is how it looks. So let's go back. Now when you hover over this, we also need to change the scale. So let's go ahead and type while hover, and let's set it to scale 1.03. And right now we cannot see anything because we are not displaying anything inside this motion.dev. So let's do that. So first of all, let's create a motion div inside here for the icon. And here let's type feature.icon. Let's set the class name to width of 8 and height of 8. So this will display the icon which we specified inside this array. So let's go back, and here we can see all the icons are being displayed. Now let's add some classes to the icons. So here let's type class name, width of 16, height of 16, rounded full for the circle, and let's set the background color to BG primary 20. So 20 is basically the opacity. So this is how it looks. Now we need to bring this icon to the center of this circle. So let's go ahead and type display of inline flex items center and justify center. And now when you hover over this, we need to change the color to this primary color. So let's go ahead and type group hover. So we need to add the hover effect when we hover over this whole group. So let's type group hover, and here we need to add a class name called group. Right here let's type group hover. So when we hover over this main div, we will have the styles added to this icon. So group hover BG primary, and by default the text color will be set to primary. And when you hover over this, let's type group hover. Let's set the text color to text primary foreground, and let's type transition for the colors. Let's type duration of 300. So now if you go back, this is how it looks. Let's also bring these icons to the center. So here let's type text center. So now the icons are in the center of the div. Now let's also add some animation to this. So here let's go ahead and type initial. Let's set it to scale of 0.9, opacity of 0. Let's tap while in view, and here let's tap scale of 1, opacity of 1. And then let's tap viewport. Let's type once true, and then let's tap transition, and here let's tap duration of 0.5, ease, and let's set the ease to ease out, and here we need to change this to transition. And let's also add a delay of index times 0.18. So this will add increasing amounts of delay for each of these divs. So if I reload this page, this is how it looks. All right, now let's add the heading. So here for the icon, let's add a margin bottom of 6. And after this div, let's go ahead and create motion.s3. And in this, we'll just use the feature title. And below that, we will have a motion.p. And here we will use feature.description. Right now, let's add the classes over here. So let's tap class name. Let's tap text Excel, font weight to bold, font to font heading, margin bottom of 4, and text color to foreground. So this is how it looks. Let's also add the animations. So let's type initial. Let's type opacity of 0, y of 8, and let's type while in view. Let's type opacity of 1, y of 0, and let's type viewport once true, transition, and let's type duration of 0.5, ease of ease out, and delay of index times 0.14. Let's reload this page, and this is how it looks. Right now, let's style this paragraph. So here for the p tag, let's type class name. Let's type text muted foreground for the text color. Let's type bleeding relaxed for the line height. So this is how it looks. Let's also add some animations. So I'll just copy these animations from here. Let's paste it right here. Let's change some of these values. I'll just remove the y, and let's go back. Let's reload this page, and this is how it looks. And this is also completely responsive. So let's reduce the width of the browser window. This is how it will look on a tablet, and this is how it will look on a smartphone. So everything is looking all right. So with that, we have completed designing this why choose us section. Now in the next video, we will design the next section in our website, which is this section right here, where we have the testimonials. So that's basically it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below. And if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.